Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Etanyos here, and today we're finally back with another episode of our Borussia Dortmund career mode series. So I'm sorry that it's been so long since I posted one of these videos, but I'm gonna try to post as much as I can. But it's really just gonna be a matter of if I have free time or not. So here today, guys, we're just ending off the transfer window. Last episode, there was a lot of different big transfers that we did. One of those, as you can see, was Aubameyang. But yeah, guys, we'd finish off the transfer window, and then right away, we'd be jumping into the first sim. It would be in the Deutscher Pokal, and we're playing against Leipzig. Probably said that wrong, but right away, Adrian Ramos would score. He's been really, really good for us lately. And yeah, then we'd get another chance, and Castro would score. So 2 goals there to start it off. It's pretty good. Vela would score in the 62nd minute. Castro would score again. And then, yeah, Piszczek got injured, but it wasn't a big deal. So man of the match would actually go to Gonzalo Castro, just for getting 2 goals and just sealing the deal pretty much for our team. So yeah, but then, guys, we'd be moving on into the next match, and we would be playing against Hertha Berlin. So obviously we got to win this game. Hertha Berlin got off to a really good start at the beginning of this season, but they haven't been able to follow it up as much as obviously some of the bigger teams like us have. But obviously 3 points at stake here. We're at the top of the table, only ahead by 2 points over top of Bayern Munich right now. But our goal difference is higher than them, so that is it's a bit of an insurance there. So even if we draw today, then I think we'll be tied with FC Bayern for that top spot. But yeah, guys, we kick off and jump right in the highlights. So right away, it would be a through ball. Marco Reus would be cutting inside, and he would just finesse shot this one off the post and in. 8 minutes in, Marco Reus is just showing why he is the leader, why he is the best player on this team, and a very, very well taken goal from Marco Reus. So then, guys, Hertha Berlin would kick off again, and we would actually get another chance. It would be Marco Reus here. He'd actually run around the defender. He'd go into the middle, and he'd just pass it over to Cavani, who would turn and shoot it into the net. 23rd minute, their goalie was not playing well. He wasn't stopping any of our shots. So 2-0 up in the 23rd minute. Again, this is just such a good start to this game for us. We've scored 2 goals, haven't conceded any, and Hertha Berlin already look completely out of this match. So then, guys, Berlin would kick off again, and right away there would actually be another chance here. But it would be a couple passes here. They'd be really moving the ball around. They were worried here. The cross would come in, and it would bounce off back to our player. And right here, Draxler would actually lose it, and the defender would just go right around. Their striker just went right around our defender, and we couldn't do anything about it. I missed the tackle, so Hertha Berlin get one back pretty much right off a kickoff. So not well done by Draxler. He did mess up there and give the ball away. And then I did miss the tackle as well, but it's not a big deal. We're still up by 1 goal. And then that would actually end it for the first half. So a decent first half for us. We got off to a really good start, and then weren't able to follow up quite as strongly. But if we can just keep it level in the second half, then we'll win. So as you can see, there's the other results. Bayern didn't play until later. Like usual, we never end up getting to see Bayern's results. But you can see we were outpossessing them just a little bit. It was a fairly even game. And then we'd kick off to start the second half. So the first chance here would be a pass, and Xhaka would take the ball, and he would just hammer this one side corner of the net. And their goalie should have had that one. But in the 51st minute, Xhaka scores another goal. His long shots, guys, are ridiculous. I love playing with him, and it's just It's so fun when you hit a shot right and you just get to watch it fly into the net like that. So that's the replay, and then we kick off again. So then, guys, the next chance here would be Cavani passing to Xhaka. Xhaka would pass it back to Cavani. Cavani would pass it to Draxler. Draxler would send a beautiful through ball to Royce. Royce would just completely throw off the defender, and the pass would come into Draxler, and he would hammer that one home. He wasn't missing from, 8 yards out there. He was not going to miss that. So, great goal there. Marco Royce sets it up, and Draxler had the easiest finish in the world. So, that would end it, guys. We have one more chance here, but game ended 4-1, and it was a really, really solid performance from all the Dortmund players that were on the pitch today. And it's a good thing we won this game because FC Bayern are pretty hot on our tails. But man of the match obviously goes to Marco Reus, 1 goal and 2 assists, and he was easily the best player on the field today. He set up so much stuff, he created so many chances, and yeah, great win there against Hertha Berlin. So then, guys, we'd be moving on. Schalke actually lost to Wolfsburg, which was a very helpful moment for us. But then we'd be moving on. We'd be playing against Hannover 96. And, yeah, we'd be wearing the yellow kit. They'd be wearing the, I think they wore black, yeah. And we'd be playing 6 minutes clear, all the normal. And we're starting our strong lineup again. And here we go. So we're playing at home at the Signal in Duna Park. Finally got that down, and I can just say it so easily now. But Hanover, a bit lower down on the table. They're not having the greatest season, but I don't think they'll get relegated either. They're high enough up. They're around 10th spot around there. I don't think they'll drop too far down the table. But again, 3 points at stake. Gotta try to stay ahead as far as we can from FC Bayern, and yeah, obviously our team, we've got a pretty solid team, but obviously we still want to win today. So yeah, here we go. So as you can see, we're 2 full wins ahead of FC Bayern right now. They've gotten a couple points off the draws that we haven't, but it'll be okay because I think our team is strong enough to just completely take out Hanover here today. So we kick off, and then the first chance here would actually be, it would be our ball here. Griezmann would be taking the ball in. He'd go around, he'd kick it off of their player. He tried to cross it in, and it bounced right back to him. It was a very strange goal, but it's a great goal for Griezmann because he hadn't scored yet at our club. And you can see the goaltender thought that the cross was coming in and just fell right out of the net. So not a good job by the goalie, but a pretty funny goal for Griezmann to score. So yeah. Then, guys, the next chance would be Griezmann again, running through 3 defenders here. And he would still get the ball, and he just finesse shot that one off the post and in. Such a good goal there from Griezmann. He really just worked hard to get that ball into that position, and then he just put it away. There was no chance for the goalie. So Antoine Griezmann gets his 2nd goal of the match, and finally he starts to score for our team. We put a lot of money into him, and maybe we'll be able to hold on to Griezmann, not sell him. But the first half would end, and we would be up 2-0 against Hanover. So good performance so far. Griezmann's having a great game, and yeah, very solid first half from all the players. So then, guys, we'd be jumping into the match facts here, and you could see Hanover had only had 1 shot. We had only had 2 shots, but we were holding on to the ball a little bit better than they were. So it wasn't like we were too worried or anything. But yeah, the final whistle would go here, and we would win the game 2-0. There was nothing in the second half. We were able to hold on, and I don't think there's really much to it except Antoine Griezmann's pretty much going to have man of the match no matter what here because he scored 2 goals. So, as you can see, we completely outchanced them, and yeah, 2 goals to Antoine Griezmann, man of the match, no question about it. And a very solid performance from the new boy who needed to find his scoring boots there because it wasn't coming in the first few games that we played there with him. But then we move on, guys, and there wasn't much left here in this recording. I just was kind of screwing around with the contract and stuff. We'd actually be playing 2 games against Braga in the next episode for the Euro Leagues. And yeah, we have to play Bayern in the next round of Deutscher Pokal. So that is going to be a very interesting game because we might not be able to win if they put out their best team. So guys, Euro Leagues is going to be in the next episode. I think I did just say that. Pulisic didn't want his role, so we just go fix that. And yeah, guys, we'd be looking forward to next match, and hopefully that would be it. So if you guys enjoyed, then please leave a like on this video. Just show that you're actually there, you're actually watching the videos, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Say it every time. And that would be it, guys. So if you I'll see you guys all in the next video. And EuroLeagues, 2 EuroLeague games next match, so that's gonna pretty much do it. And yeah, I think we'll be starting our first team just because it doesn't have an injured player right now. Piszczek got injured and it did drop his rating, but it's not that big a deal. So yeah, we'd be starting Mark Bartra there. And guys, actually right here, this was one of the reasons why Bartra started to improve so much, is because we put him in to 2 full teams. So we can take one last look at the calendar, and pretty much every game here in the month of February is important right now, because we've got Braga for 2 matches, and then Hoffenheim and Bayer Leverkusen. So that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next episode of this Dortmund Crew Mode. Take care.